Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, for those of you who didn't know that. And today I am doing the mid-year freakout tag. And yeah, it's already like mid-year, so crazy. But yeah, I will link the original video down below if I can find it. And without further ado, let's just get into the questions. So, the first question is, best book you read so far? And I have to say The Nightingale by Christine Hanna. Obviously. I mean, if you saw my Wednesday video, this was on it as well, so now you definitely know. This is gonna be hard to beat this year. Definitely. Number 2. Best sequel you read so far? I think I'm gonna have to say Yona of the Dawn by Michiru Kusanagi. This is a manga. I haven't read that many sequels this year, to be really honest. So I have read this one. I loved it, definitely. Number 3. New release you haven't read yet, but want to. I think I'm gonna have to say Defy Me by Tahereh Mafi. I haven't read this yet. It's quite new. But I haven't. I mean, I really want to read the whole series as a whole. So I'm hoping that I will be able to read this soon. Most anticipated release for second half of the year. So for this one I actually have to go on Goodreads because I don't remember the names of them. But yeah, the first one is obviously Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. I read Children of Blood and Bone last year, and I loved it. But I also have another one, and that is The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I can't wait to read this one. So yeah. Number 5, biggest disappointment. So I won't say that I dislike this book since I gave it 3 stars. But it is Again But Better. I had so high hopes for this because I saw a lot of people raving about it. But I just kind of didn't get that 5-star reading. I give it 3 stars, so it's not bad, but I think that I expected more from it. Because there were a few things that I definitely didn't kind of was me that made me really, really love it. Number 6 is biggest surprise. So I think I'm gonna have to say The Descendant of the Crane by Joan He. This was one of my most anticipated book releases. But then there were some good reviews, but then some reviews became really negative. And I got well over halfway through this book with like a total 3-star feeling, and I didn't actually expect to finish it. But the last, like, I think 1/3 of this book was so good. So it turned out to be a really good surprise because it actually ended up being 4 stars, I think. So yeah. Number 7, favorite new author. I think I have to say Natasha Nyan. I read Girls of Paper and Fire not too long ago, and I loved it. And I have to read more from this author and see if she is just as good at this book or if it's just this one book. And then we have newest fictional crush. And then I think I have to go with Landon Carter, because I mean, he is kind of in the start kind of douchey, but then by like the end of this book he is the best. And if you have read this, you really know that when he loves a girl, he will stick to it no matter what happens. And I loved that. And then we have newest favorite character. And I think I have to go with Katie from Safe Haven. I really, really loved her. She was able to actually just do what was good for her and not just actually stay there. So yeah. And then we have 10, book that made you cry. I gotta say, I have to actually say A Walk to Remember. I think out of all the books that I have read this year, this is the only one that had made me actually cry. I mean, there are a few books that I have felt has been really like sad, and that I have like kind of felt like I felt sad, but this one actually made me cry. So obviously. And then you have a book that made you happy. And for this one, I think I have to go with Safe Haven, because it actually made me really happy to see Katie and how she grew, and then her life turned out to be really good afterwards. So that made me really happy. Number 12, most beautiful book you bought so far this year. I think I'm gonna have to say Prairie of the Orange Tree. I love this cover. It's simple, but yet really eye-catching, and definitely eye-catching on my bookshelf, which I hope will soon change. So yeah. Number 13, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? And I'm going to go for the closest one. I have all of them, but it is the Harry Potter series. I have to read all of them. I'm going to read all of them. But other than that, I think I will just kind of read what I'm feeling for the moment. So yeah. That was it for my mid-year freakout tag. I'm going to say this was the video that was supposed to come out on Tuesday, I didn't film it, and I was too tired to actually try. So this one will come out today, on Friday, so I hope you can bear with me. You just gonna have to do that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more videos. And follow me on all of my social media. All the links are down in the description. And I will talk to you next time. Bye!